So, welcome to World Classical Forum. Ito ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon. World Classical Forum is we have 53 countries, I think 54 countries na it's an international NGO, non-profit organization, all continents all over the earth. Okay? So, World Classical Forum is the only place and platform where the humanity can discuss solution of general earth problems in favor of all human interests, respectively to the local and national leaders' interests. So, the reason why pinakita natin kanina yung video natin to discuss the solution of general earth problems in favor of all human interests. Okay, our principal goal is to what? To help fragmented, ignorant, and corrupted with lost moral, disorderly earth population, and to become what? Educated, enlightened, and integrated wisely and reasonably self-government, earth civilization, global single civil mega society, fully responsible for the life of earth. So, based sa mga video natin, how can we respect sa earth natin? Even in us, inside of us, hindi natin na-respect ang sarili natin. Principal goal. Okay? Universal state of earth, World Physical Forum, reason, morality, justice, and responsibility, including global responsibility, are the fundamental values of universal state of earth, but not money, power, or poverty, or property. Our general goal of WPF activity is to establish what? Establish and multiply the new identity of human being based on wisdom, reason, and morality. Earth, 21st citizen. Okay? Life purpose is what? Life with purpose. A citizen is not just resident of our country, who receive a formal citizen from the fact of being born in. So some of us, marami sa atin ngayon na pinanganak or grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, it doesn't matter, you are the citizen or global citizen unless na hindi mo natutunan yung mga bagay sa mundong ito. Kaya nga may kanta na batang-bata ka pa, di ba, kung alam mo lang. So, ibig sabihin, we need to know everything. The real citizen is civically educated person, and public power in the state should be formed not by abstract people by birth, practically, civically ignorant people, example, not through democracy, but a civically educated community. Okay? So, Universal Declaration to be compared what? Universal State of Earth. Meron po tayong tinatawag na Declaration of Human Rights, Declaration of Approval of Universal Constitution of the Earth, and Universal Declaration of Human Duties, Universal Declaration of Civil Transaction of Earth Inhabitants. We have lot of declaration in terms of universal. Okay? In the statement of the Supreme Council of Humanity on the current situation on Earth in light of recent events, Earth citizens appeal to fighting parties in the Middle East to stop the beginning of the Third World War. Okay. Let's see about the program of World Physical Forum to find ways of achieving global development goals of humanity in the 21st century. Declared by the United Nations Organization, UNESCO midterm strategy 2014 to 2021. So if we need to search to the internet, to the website, about the medium strategy of the UNESCO by 2014-2021. There's a lot of things that we need to know na lahat ng mga programa po sa atin ay nagpa-follow tayo based on the United Nations Organization. Meron po platforms nila. So, UNESCO strategy and philosophy. So, Earth Citizen, project in order to transform fragmented, ignorant, and corrupted Earth population to well-educated, enlightened, and integrated wisely governed Earth in 21st civilization. So, bakit inuulit ito? Because important ito sa atin. We need to understand. So, who is our founder? Okay, our founder and President CEO is Igor Condorcet, the WPF founder President, the International Goosey Peace Prize, okay? And our chairman of the Philippines, the World Physical Forum, philanthropist and peace and duty advocate. Coordinator for peace, countries, and Oceania, special envoy responsible for communication with the organization of the Islamic Conference. So, this is our chairman, the profile of our chairman. He's not just a businessman. Pinasok niya ang isang programa ng humanitarian kasi kailangan niya. The reason niya sa business siya, dahil kailangan ng mga tao, hindi lang yung business, kundi kailangan ng tao ng support. And Sheriff IBRAHIM ALBANI, WPF Global Learning Program of a Lifelong Civil Education and Action for All. And Sheriff IBRAHIM ALBANI, WPF Global Learning Program of a Lifelong Civil Education and Action for All. So, in the Supreme Council of the Humanity, Life Purpose is Life with Purpose, Albani, Sheriff IBRAHIM, Thinker, WPF Head Branch. Isa sa nang iisip. Lahat ng mga programa dito sa atin
isa sa mga advisor. Okay, Universal State of Earth, World Peace. So kasama po din dito si Rodrigo Roa Duterte, our reliable president. And Sheriff Ibrahim Albani. So,
anim lang po sila na pasok dito sa atin. So sa USC Supreme Council, sila po yung ating mga board of member, even si Bill Gates, kasama din po din sa atin. Okay? Even WPF governing bodies. May governing bodies po, steering scientific committee, the executive board, council, and coordinator, WPF nations and local branches, USC WPF officers. So, pag sinerch po natin sa website natin, the reason na mayroon po tayong link sa baba para ma-search po natin yan. So makita po natin yan ang ating chairman, si Sheriff Ibrahim Albani, and lahat po ng profile regarding po dyan, malalaman po natin about sa kanya din. So if you even after having become the citizen of Earth, 21st century, are not quite satisfied with what's going to Earth nowadays. If you are concerned that our planet becomes worse and worse with every passing day, and there's a risk of extinction of all on it, of all life on it. If you want a better life for yourself, for your children and grandchildren.
Yung nakita natin, yun ba gusto natin sa life natin ang mangyari for the generations. Di ba hindi natin gusto yun?
So we coordinate, incorporate the global education. Isasabi po ng ating si
Chairman ng World Council, Education UNESCO Teachers for 21st Century. Kaya yan po yung ating mga programa.
We're involved, so member of the United Nations. Ang Philippines po 1945 po siya nakasama, and then the UNESCO. Okay? 1946, before mag-exist ang UNESCO, nakasama po tayo. Okay, UNESCO, sabi po dyan, Section of Philosophy and Human Sciences, there can be no UNESCO without philosophy. So what World Philosophical Forum experts see around our planet is the reason why.
We welcome our Sheriff Ibrahim Albani, our chairman, para po maging representative dito sa atin to discuss all the problems na kailangan bigyan solusyon. So kung saan ay change climate plan, nagkakaroon tayo ng we're buying weapons, drugs, now we do not care about life of others.
So humanity nowadays is divided into three main parts: the worst minority, ignorant, non-humans. Ito po kung saan ay change climate plan, nagkakaroon tayo ng we're buying weapons, drugs, now we do not care about life of others. Then second is the absolute majority. We do not care about the climate, about their life, and the life of others. So, and the tiny but the best of civically educated human who realize the true situation of the planet today. Okay, consciousness. So, there's a lot of problem. Pag pinag-usapan po natin ang consciousness.
So, how do we think? Paano tayo mag-isip? Mamaya mas makikita pa natin.
So, government don't want an intelligent population because people who can think critically can be ruled. They want a public just smart enough to pay taxes and dumb enough to keep voting for them. Most governments in the world are just dense wolves, and which why the people have leadership instead of leadership. Corrupted government don't want intelligent population. In voting democracy give absolute power or freedom and equality to the population is illegal.
Minsan nadadaya tayo. Kung sino lang ang rehistrado, sila makakaboto. Ba't taga-Pilipinas ka? Ba't hindi ka makaboto? Dahil hindi ka rehistrado. But you were born in the Philippines. Okay?
So the Philippines is one of the most disaster-prone countries in the world. Annually, an average of 22 tropical cyclones enter the Philippines area of responsibility, of which around 6 to 7 cause significant damage. So our team in World Physical Forum, we have a team. We search everything ano nangyayari sa Pilipinas natin.
Okay, sa Philippine Provincial Profiles natin, so hindi pa natin so every time na i-click po natin bawat dyan, makikita natin bawat situation sa provincial profiles natin. Okay, let's see po. So we have 17 regions and 81 province. So in those 17 regions, ilang doctor meron dito sa atin? Doctor medical or medicine. Ilang educator meron dito sa atin? 17 region. Ilang yung nag-aaral? Let's see in the provincial, in the municipality, in the barangay. So why we talk about World Physical Forum? To discuss the solution.
Okay, Millennium Development Goals. So kung mag-search po natin sa internet, ito po ang programa ng World Physical Forum, Eradicate Extreme Poverty and Hunger.
So ano pong ginagawa po ng World Council, yun din po ang ating programa.
Yung kanina, so by the 2030 agenda, 15 years, 17 goals, 116 targets, 230 indicators, ito ang programa ng Pilipinas, which is naka-inline po ito sa programa ng United Nations and UNESCO.
Bago po magsimula ang UNESCO and World Physical, ang United Nations, ang World Physical Forum po, ay nandun lang sa tabi nila. To give what? To give idea, because they are philosopher people. So the life of all Filipino,
In 2040, matatag, maginhawa, panatag,
at panatag na buhay, sino po dito mga nasa 50 years old na? Sa ating mga, pagdating ng 2040, doon po ating mararanasan ang matatag at maginhawang buhay. Hopefully, sana buhay pa tayo lahat maranasan din sinasabi ng Pilipinas, ng government natin. The reason why, kung bakit po tumatagal ang programa ng Pilipinas dahil meron po itong platform, may sinusunod po ito. Kung ano naka-inline. Okay?
so sustainable goal, yan po pinagdaan kanina, poverty, okay, next. Si Chef Ibrahim Albani, civil educator. At ito din po ang matatanggap ng lahat sa inyo. Lahat po ng mga na dumating po dito at makakasama po namin doon sa Manila Hotel, you can accept this po. Pero hindi po ganun basta-basta makakatanggap nito. Okay, next. In terms of education po, okay, UNESCO, pagdating po sa NATCOM, dito pinag-uusapan po yung RA 621, 1951, mga amendment po kung saan nakikipag-coordinate or participate ang Philippines sa UNESCO. Okay, education in the Philippines, nakalagay din naman po dyan yung mga number of Philippine students in the United States. So, ICT, CFT, okay? So, the reason na pinapakita natin ito, katulad sinabi ni Dr. BRIMON kanina, lahat po na programa natin, even test the DepEd, CHED, okay po, lahat po yan, naka-inline po yan. May sinusunod na programa po yan. At ang World Physical Forum, nandun po siya palagi para mag-guide. Ba't hindi natin nagbibigyan ng pansin yun? UNESCO ICT Competency Framework Teachers, yung kanina. Okay, tignan natin dito sa 2017 PSD. Ito po sinasabi ni Dr. Brimon kanina. Lahat po ng curriculum, lahat po ng mga ginagawa sa CHED test na nandyan na po lahat. From preschool to college to doctorate to masteral. Nandyan po siya. Okay, next natin. So, the 2017 Philippine Standard Classification of Education in publication prepared by the Statistical Classification Division of the Philippines Authority, nakalagay po dito na National Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization o UNESCO released a revision of International Standard Classification of Education. Every 10 years po ito binabago. Okay? Ayan po yung mga levels po. Level of education and field of education. Early childhood education to primary education, yan po ang tinuturo natin. At isa po si Dr. Chef Ibrahim Albani, isa sa mga educator natin dito. Enrolled Classical Forum. Okay, bachelor level education, equivalent. Masteral level education, equivalent. Doctoral level education, equivalent. So yan po yung mga tinukuha natin. So education is the greatest problem and the hardest task for a person because consciousness depends on education. And education, it in turn, depends on consciousness. Okay, di ba mahirap po tayo sa 21st century? So we always attend. Tama po ba? So yan po din ay nakainan sa World Physical Forum. They teach ano pong mga ituturo. So yan po yun, mga gender and development program. Isa din po sa mga programa na meron din tayo. Okay. Even the test, the Tibet, malapit na tayo mag-end sa natin. Sabi po dito, civil knowledge through civic education. Okay? Kaya po pinag-ipit natin yan. Next natin. So sabi po dito, global citizenship to become Earth citizen by 21st century. Yan. So, papasok na po tayo sa education, sa ending po ng topic natin. Yan. World Physical Forum, Global Learning, Global Program of Lifelong Civil Education and Action for All. World Physical Forum for Educating and Certification as Earth Citizen. So, yan po yung mga natin, programa. Naka-structure po yan. Global Citizenship, Supreme Council for the Humanity, Earth Parliament, Earth Government. Okay, 5 levels. So ito po yun, level 5. So ito po yung matatanggap natin by September. Dadali po dito yung mga ating president, si President Igor with our chairman Ibrahim Albani, civil certificate. So magkakaroon po tayo certificate of the higher Earth civil status, number 2, Earth citizen design, Earth citizenship identity with card, and Earth Citizen Passport. Yan po makukuha natin. So ano po yung magiging benefits po nito para sa atin? Ang magiging benefits po nito, is natin. Sabi po dito, ability of the certificate, ID card, and the passport of the citizen of Earth should be regarded as evidence of intelligence and high moral qualities of their owner, and to be the most authoritative recommendatory documents at employment in any international organization, transnational company, at election or appointments to all the public office and state posts in all counties and state. So, bago po natin makuha yan, dapat alam po natin itong programa natin about the Millennium Development Goals. So, lahat po yan ay may training po ang World Political Forum. So, ito po ang ating magiging duties in the organization. So, lahat po yan ipapasa po namin with our World Political Forum and our partner ng World Council with Dr. BRIMON. So, yan po ang magiging programa at rights ng bawat organization po. Sa family committee, local, municipality, regional, country, okay? So, sa ating pagtapos, all the heads, council, and parliament should be elected by authorized by institution or other regulations or conditions member of the societies, family, members, citizens, or of appropriate grades, local, regional, national, and global, supernatural. So, ito po yung mga picture. So, yan po yung sa Manila Hotel. Ang National Anti-Poverty Commission na kung saan Chef IBRAHIM ALBANI, nag-discuss po siya about poverty. Ayan, with the board of directors. So, lumilibot po si Chef IBRAHIM ALBANI to discuss. Okay? Yan po yan. Okay, next natin. So, all of this, we need this. But someday, magkakaroon po tayo ng ganito.
And po ba, that we can provide hindi lang po support, kundi family for the family, for the community. Okay? So, yun po natatapos ang ating lesson at programa. Sabi ni Chef IBRAHIM ALBANI, peace and unity, national reconciliation, and education are essential elements in all modern societies. Our beloved country must build a progressive and developed nation while preserving its religious values and cultural traditions. So we invite you for November 21, 2019 at World Pacific Day. So thank you so much po. So discuss na po natin at